The Greek police are searching for illegal immigrants who have escaped from a migrant detention facility north of the capital Athens, following last night's riot there. It's not known how many are at large. The riot was caused when the nearly 1,500 illegal immigrants, fed up with their living conditions and a new regulation extending the time they could be held in the facility, set fire to their own bed mattresses, throwing rocks at police and destroying whatever they could. Dozens of people were injured in the chaos, including 10 policemen. People in Mali are voting in a presidential election runoff. Many expect former Prime Minister Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta, who won 40% of the vote in the first round, to defeat ex-finance minister Soumaïla Cissé. The election follows more than a year of turmoil, which included a coup and a French-led military intervention to oust Islamist rebels from the north. The Israeli government has approved the construction of nearly 1,200 new homes in Jewish settlements in occupied Palestinian areas, days before peace talks are due to resume. Palestinian negotiators have said the move casts doubt on Israel's sincerity in the peace process. The issue of settlement building halted the last Middle East peace talks, which collapsed in September 2010. Pope Francis has issued his greetings to Muslims celebrating Bayram, calling on Christians to join with them in this. He said that he wanted to encourage more mutual respect between Christians and Muslims, and especially when it came to educating the young. In Croatia, representatives of farmers from 11 Croatian counties will meet with Agriculture Minister Tihomir Jakovina in Zagreb tomorrow. First, they will discuss the purchase price of wheat. Then, in a second meeting, they will try to agree on the payment of subsidies from last year. However, farmers' representatives said today that they would walk out of tomorrow's meeting if Prime Minister Zoran Milanovic and Finance Minister Slavko Linic were not present. Farmers have been blocking some roads in eastern Croatia for 4 days now. In arts and entertainment, legendary Croatian singer and diva Josipa Lisac held a concert last night in the Pula Arena in front of about 3,500 fans. For 2.5 hours, Lisac performed songs from her latest album, as well as other hits from her 4 decades-long career. An exhibition by the Croatian artist Dubravka Losic, entitled Palimpsest for the City, opened in the Dubrovnik Art Gallery yesterday. The exhibition presents a selection of works she created over the last 3 decades and consists of installations, image objects, collages and pieces of scenery. And the carnival in the northern coastal town of Senj got underway yesterday evening. 50 carnival groups are taking part, with over 2,000 people dressing up in various disguises. In sport, at the World Athletics Championships in Moscow, Sandra Perkovic is competing in the finals of the women's discus. Earlier today, Croatia's Valentina Mujaric failed to qualify for the final of the women's shot put. In Strasbourg, France, the Croatian men's basketball team this afternoon lost to Germany in a preparatory game for next month's European Championships in Slovenia. The final score was 73-63. And the Crew Pirates from the town of Komina took the gold medal for the 5th year in a row at the 16th Neretva Laja rowing marathon. The competition consists of 41 crews in traditional wooden boats rowing for 22.5 kilometers from the town of Metkovic to the port of Ploče. Monday's forecast calls for mostly sunny weather with light to moderate cloud cover in some places inland. Winds inland will be generally weak, while on the coast there'll be a weak to moderate northeasterly Bura wind, with the northwesterly on the open sea. Early morning temperatures of between 10 and 15 degrees Celsius inland, between 19 and 24 degrees on the coast, will give way to the day's highs of between 27 and 32 degrees.